Hey guys out there, a little bit of story time. I'm at the laundromat here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about how when I went to prison. This is really a true story, guys. Okay, I went to prison in 2006 for drugs as usual. You know how that go. Gotta take care of yourself. So I went to the Dwight penitentiary, which was in Chicago. So anyway, me and a couple of more other girls, we got sentenced to go to boot camp. So as us waiting, we waiting and just wait for the boot camp people to call us or whatever. So we doing our chores, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that every day or whatever. Getting an exercise for to go to the boot camp or whatever. So had an inmate which had sex with the guard. Now, the guard name was C.O. Stromack, and he had a wife that's also worked at the correctional facility, and we used to call her Barbie, because actually, y'all, she looked like a Barbie doll, for real. So, one day, we all in our room, eating, just waiting, hoping they call our name to pack it up so we can go to boot camp or whatever, because basically we sitting in the Dwight on dead time. So all of a sudden, I'm talking about all the police, the superintendent, everybody coming in just start snatching all the boot campers out. So they keeps me and another girl, we came down there together. So all the rest of the boot camp girls, they got took it back to Lincoln for under investigations. So me and my friend, we scared because, we don't know what's going on. We didn't see anything, So we was told that, like I said again, the CEO had sex with one of the inmates in the storage room in a closet. Told her to come upstairs, don't wear no underwear as well, just her jogging suit that she had on for, to wait to go to boot camp because there were certain clothes we would have to wear. So, right after that, we all waiting and to pretty much for them to come and get us to go to boot camp. So now me and my other roommate, we trying to figure out, now what's going on, what's going to happen to those girls, what's going to happen to us. So me and my roommate, we end up going to boot camp. They take us down there. So a couple weeks later, we see the girls down there and stuff like that, whatever, that they took out of the room with us. So the girls was explaining to us, man, they gave the other girl, 8 years, she had to do a hard time. She couldn't even come to boot camp because what had happened to her and the CEO at the prison. So, to make a long story short, they wonder why we don't trust no one. You know what I mean? Because when your life is in them people's hands, it's pretty much nothing you can do about it. So that girl really got time for something that a CEO had done to her. Now, it's closed now. That's why it kind of took so long for me to really kind of talk about the story or whatever. Was because I didn't know if I would have gotten in trouble or anything about it, which had happened way back in 2006. So I think they closed the prison pretty much right after I went to boot camp or whatever. But it was just crazy, we didn't know what was gonna happen to our life. And shit, she needed needs too, she had to get satisfied too. But at the end of the day, it came out to be a fucked up situation because she ended up going to Lincoln and had to do all her time versus she would have only had to do 120 days. So I would have took 120 days over 8 years, or whatever. And I don't know now or whatever what happened to the guard, or did he get in trouble for it, or I don't know. But it was pretty crazy, going to prison and at a young age and had to see that happen. And we didn't know if they was gonna hurt us or they completely just came and took everybody away, and he didn't know what the hell was going on. But we ended up finding out shortly after, and then when we went to prison, what had happened. But that just show you, you know, you have to be careful, because when your life is in their hand, it's pretty much nothing you can do but what they tell you to do. And hopefully she out there, you know, she probably see this video. And my girl Smokey, which her name was Ariana at the time when we was down there. So, I mean, just pretty crazy story, you know. Got a lot of stories to tell, but I'm not really, don't like the camera that much, so that's the reason why. But I'll probably get a little bit better at it. So, guys, have a good day.